Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my lupus Q&A to kick off my lupus segment of my channel. A couple weeks ago I had people send me questions about lupus, how I deal with it, just any questions pretty much had about lupus. I did write the questions that I got in my DMs and in my comments, and let's just jump right into it, guys. So question number one is, what is lupus? Lupus is an autoimmune disease that pretty much makes your body fight against itself. So you got your good G cells and you got your bad cells. Now when you're sick, a regular body will fight against all the bad cells and then stop. Now with lupus, it'll fight against the bad cells and just keep fighting after that. So now I'm destroying my white blood cells, my red blood cells, platelets, tissues, all the good stuff that you need to survive, which causes inflammation, organ problems, hair loss, you name it, lupus will do it. So my second question is, what medications am I on and what are they for? My first medication that I'm going to talk about is my prednisone, just because I've been on it the longest. Ever since I got diagnosed with it, I've been on my prednisone. And it's a steroid. It also a immunosuppressant drug. Now what it does is it pretty much stops my body from fighting against it myself. It's helpful just because I'm not in the hospital all the time, but you also have to be careful with immunosuppressants because since you're not fighting off any of your body and your body's pretty much shut down, you're not fighting off any sicknesses either. So it's easy to get a fever, it's easy to catch a cold, pneumonia, so you really have to be careful about that. My second drug I'm on is actually my Cellcept. Now Cellcept is also another immunosuppressant, but it's actually helping with like my kidney function. With my lupus, my main problem is my kidney function, which is called nephritis. Now with my nephritis, it causes back pain, high blood pressure, which I didn't even know that kidney issues cause high blood pressure, but it does. With that being said, I'm on a couple of blood pressure medications, amlodipine and lisinopril, and I was on clonidine, but since I've been on my Cellcept, my kidney function has been improving. So they took me off one of my blood pressure medicines, and I've been doing pretty fine with that. Oh, and I'm also on metoprolol. I'm on a vitamin D medication, and I take that once a month. I actually just moved down from that because I used to take it twice a week, and it pretty much gives me more energy, more stamina. I'm on an iron tablet. I take my iron tablet 3 times a day with meals because it like jacks up your stomach. It makes you feel like constipated. With that, I'm also taking like a Miralax as needed just so I don't get all backed up. I was actually taking melatonin for my sleep because I have insomnia, but let me tell you, I'm actually not taking it anymore because I tried this CBD oil, and I get it from Fresh Time because you can't just be going anywhere and just getting stuff from people. It's helped with my inflammation, my sleep pattern, my anxiety, because I get like real anxious out in public places when I'm by myself, just because for like the last couple years I did walk around with other people. Like I had to have somebody with me at all times in case I like fell, I couldn't drive, I was like freaking out, it was crazy. Question number 3 is, can you catch certain signs before they start to get worse? Yes. Yes, I can. And it's only because I went through it. I've done it. Now, with my lupus, a lot of times your stamina is low and you do feel fatigue. Now, with extreme fatigue, when I start feeling that, I know that I either have like a fever or my blood levels are low. So with that, I always check my temperature. If I don't have a fever, then I'll also will contact one of my physicians, my rheumatologist, or my primary care doctor, and ask if I can get some labs ran just to see what's going on. If you do feel like that you are faint and about to pass out and you're feeling dizzy and nauseated and you just can't function, then it's probably best that you go to the ER, especially with your lupus, because it's nothing to play with. Question 4. How do I deal with extreme weather, like extreme heat, extreme cold? With heat, I try not to go outside between the hours of 10 and 12 if it's like really sunny, because that's when the sun is at its highest point. Now with the extreme cold, I know with that, it makes me like tight, like my joints, and I hate it. I hate cold, period. If I do have to go outside, make sure you bundle up really good. Just because, like me, I'm on the immunosuppressants, the Cellcept and the prednisone, so getting sick is gonna be terrible for me. Like a cold will put me out of commission quick. Regular stuff that regular people have to do, you have to do that times 10. Question number 5. What do I do for swelling? Now, for swelling, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm on Lasix. I take a water pill. Now, for my swelling, I was prescribed the water pill. I'm on 40 milligrams of that twice a day, just to reduce some of the fluid that I have, because I hold fluid really bad. Prop your feet up. Like if you have leg swelling, prop your feet up, soak them in Epsom salt, take a bath, just soak. Oh, and talk to your doctor about getting on Lasix or some type of water pill. If you are holding a lot of water, it would most likely be your kidney doctor that would prescribe it for you. Your rheumatologist could prescribe it for you, but your kidney doctor would monitor it, just because too much Lasix could affect your kidney function. Question number 6. Am I gaining weight because of my steroid injections? Yes. If you are on the prednisone, it makes you hungry, it lowers your metabolism, it just makes you bigger. Like if you see the first video that I uploaded on here, you see any of my old pictures, you'll see that I've gained a lot of weight. So I wouldn't feel too bad about if you have gained weight. Just try to control it. It'll make it easier if you eat better, exercise, stuff like that. Question number 7 is, what do I do for exercise? For exercise, I do low intensity workouts, just because it's baby steps to get back into it. You don't want to push yourself too hard where you mess yourself up. So I do work with a trainer 1 or 2 times a week. Shout out to Terrence. Don't push yourself just because you feel like, oh, I used to be able to do this and I feel like I should be able to still do it now. You just gotta realize with this lupus, things are different now, and you might be able to get back to how you used to be, but it just takes time. Baby steps. Question number 8 is, do you have to plan your day before you do it? So chores, exercise, work, etc., things like that. And yes, because I only have so much energy in a day. Like I'm not gonna plan to go to work, work out, cook, and clean up in the same day, because that's just gonna wear me out. You just gotta pretty much budget your time wisely based on how you feel and what you can do. Question number 9 is, how do you feel when you have to cancel plans, and how do you get people to understand why you have to cancel? When I cancel, I'm not gonna lie, I feel crap, you guys. Like, because most of the times I be wanting to go. You know, it's like, hey, you wanna go to the mall, you wanna do this, you wanna do that, and then you wake up and you just feel like garbage, you know? Like you don't wanna leave the house, you don't wanna get up, you just wanna lay around and you just wanna rest. People in my life, they know I have lupus, so they understand, they get it. Now, if I have people that don't understand and I haven't told them I have lupus yet, or they don't know that I have lupus, that's when they find out. Like I let them know, or I let them know ahead of time, like, hey, yeah, I'll make these plans with you, but just to let you know, I do have lupus, so the day of or close to the day, I might have to cancel, just depending on how I feel when I get up that day, so no promises. So question 10, my final question is, what can I do now that I could not do 12 months ago? I can dress myself, I can clean myself, I can exercise, I can go to work, I can go out in public without feeling anxious, I can drive, I can clean up around my house, I can walk properly without a cane or a walker. The stuff that I took for granted, I don't take it for granted anymore. Like, and I'm so excited that I can do those things, like the little stuff that you don't even think about doing, like tying your shoe and putting a shirt on. That stuff was difficult for me. That was my little Q&A. Thanks for watching my channel. In the comments below, go ahead and put things that you can do now that you couldn't do 12 months ago. Let's just show people that we're fighters and survivors too, and that lupus isn't going to keep us down, okay?